He has a dildo up his ass.
Do you smell children?
I'm gonna have my nipples pierced.
Moot my point. Hello! Welcome to Just Another Horror Podcast. I'm John.
Cobra.
Today we will be doing H2O. What a fucking title that is. So H2O...
It's not about water.
Why the fuck do you do that? Why? I understand it's 20 years later, but it's like the chemical symbol for water. Why use it? What the fuck? This movie starts out with throwback. Does everybody remember the nurse from part 1 that was in the movie for 5 minutes? Sitting in the car?
She's back.
She's back, because we all missed her so much.
And we're in Langdon. We're not in Haddonfield right now. We're in Langdon.
Which is right down the road from Haddonfield, I guess?
I just know that because it tells me. We're in Langdon. It's October 29th.
Yeah, Michael Myers is trying to find his... forget all that you know from 3, 4, 5, and 6. And possibly 2. I'm not sure. Possibly 2. I think this goes right from Halloween 1. This is like the direct sequel to 1. The hospital thing I don't think happened. So, in Langdon, nurse... What's her name?
Nurse... Fran?
Sure.
I have no idea. My writing's so shitty.
That's tiny.
That is tiny. What? Nurse? No, it says nurse from first.
Nurse from first.
It's have a name worth.
Let's go with Nurse Fran. Nurse Fran is okay. That works. Nurse Fran comes home and her house has been broken into. Immediately call the cops. Done. But no, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's next door, and he wants to go inside.
She uses the doorbell, and then immediately knocks on the door. Wouldn't you wait?
No, get the fuck to the door. You need to be at that door now.
Wait 5 seconds!
No, right
Courtesy before you knock after you ring that doorbell.
Well, these are 2 of the stupidest kids ever, and they're probably going to need all the reminding they can get to the door. Like, did you hear that?
They're so dumb.
What was that? So Joseph Gordon-Levitt goes into her house to check it out, and her desk has been emptied, and there's papers everywhere, and...
He called the cops, and they said they'd be there in 15 minutes.
It was broad daylight when they went inside.
Daylight when he went inside.
And it is pitch black when he gets outside. Something crazy happened with the earth there. So the cops are way, way, way the fuck behind.
This was a 3-hour house check, it looked like.
Why she went into her house before the cops got there is beyond me.
Why?
I don't know. Nurse Fran goes into her house, and then...
She has a random picture of Dr. Loomis.
Oh, I missed Dr. Loomis so much when that came up.
She's like, ooh.
So she runs back next door because she thinks somebody's in her house. And finds ice skates in Joseph Gordon-Levitt's face.
Jimmy, his name. Chippy.
Chippy,
I thought it was. A skate right through the face.
Yeah.
Because he played hockey.
So then Michael Myers tries to kill her, and the cops from part 5 show up and they're like,
hey, somebody's gonna get hurt with that thing.
They're like, did you hear something? I don't think so. She opens in the window and she's like, I'm over here, but, they don't hear her.
They never hear.
And Michael Myers kills her. And then we get a voiceover of Dr. Loomis during the credits. It's not him. Somebody else reads it word for word.
Why?
I don't know. It's their series. They own it. They aren't doing anything copyright. Take the fucking... It's not him. It pisses me off. So we look at the same map like 6 times, too. They run out of stuff to put in the credits, so they just cycle over the same material over and over and over again. And then we find out...
There's these 2 cops that are having some dialect, and you're picking up on things, and he talks about when Michael Myers killed his sister.
This is part 7.
He was 15, so he's not that old, Michael Myers, which would actually
he's like, you did that when I was 1.
Yeah, so it actually puts him at 50-something, right? Or 40-something. Anyways, these cops seem significant here, but you never see them again in the
because
whole
this movie doesn't
movie.
take place in Langdon anymore. We meet Laurie, who is now Carrie Tate, who was once Laurie Strode, but really Laurie Myers. So she's got a lot of names.
She's back from the grave, according to 6 and 5. She should have
4,
been
5,
dead,
and 6.
Right?
That is the one tie-in with this, is that she faked a death in a car, right? She faked her death in a car wreck. And in part 4, she died in a car wreck. So it's taking her cause of death, but eliminating the fact that her daughter went through one of the worst, most ridiculous and confusing ordeals in movie history. She has a son,
Josh Hartnett.
Josh Hartnett.
What's his name? John.
John, yeah. She's the head mistress of the school or something, or teacher. I don't know what she is. LL Cool J works here. This is a weird fucking...
Why do we have to have rappers in movies?
The thing with LL Cool J is he may be a better actor than he is a... He's kind of the opposite of Rob Zombie.
Mama said knock you out? No?
Yeah, that's one.
Back to Cali?
Yeah, I don't like that one. Deep Blue Sea.
How
How would you not like that? Come on.
That movie's terrible.
We find out that it's John's 17th birthday. His class is going on a trip to Yosemite. She doesn't want him to go because she's paranoid about Michael Myers. She has a secretary that's her mom. Jamie Lee Curtis's mom.
Janet.
And
Is
when
it Janet or Vivian?
Janet Leigh. When she walks to the car, it plays the theme from Psycho.
I even have it, LL Cool J calls her a psycho later on in here.
Yeah.
That's a cool reference.
Yep. You know who this is directed by? The guy who directed Friday the 13th 2 and 3, Steve Miner. And also directed the now classic remake Day of the Dead, which everybody hates universally. And also did House, which...
I kind of like House.
Yeah, it's an alright one. It's kind of in between. I'm surprised he didn't use Harry Manfredini to do his score in this movie. And just rip stuff off from Friday the 13th 5 again. So, who else is there? Her boyfriend is...
Yeah, there's a couple people.
There's two people who die. They really aren't... They're really the only ones that do die, and they aren't really...
Yeah, it's...
They're nobody.
Nobody. They're friends of them.
What is the name of her boyfriend? Wade? Wayne? Something W.
Oh, the, guidance counselor guy?
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't you say that?
I did.
What is his name?
I don't know. Lori tells her son he can't go to Yosemite.
It says something about...
Michael Myers is dead. If you want to stay handcuffed to your dead brother, that's fine, but you're not dragging me along. Not anymore.
I don't remember a whole lot of the dialogue at all.
Is what
All I remember is,
with a really big, sharp kitchen knife.
nothing else that's said in this movie. Michael Myers gets into the school by tricking LL Cool J.
Did you say that he stole that woman's car?
He did. He went to a bathroom and there's a girl and her daughter, and they live because everybody lives in this movie. I'm starting to understand what you're saying about the no killing, because it would make you... There were characters that you would like in the old ones that died. Rachel died in part 5.
That's right.
So I don't care if Josh Hartnett dies. I don't care if that other fucking girl dies either. They should kill all 4 teenagers, fucking kill Wayne, unnamed boyfriend guy, kill LL Cool J, kill fucking the chick from Psycho, kill all of them.
Does he kill her? No.
He should kill all of them. But he doesn't. He kills 2 people. One by crushing in a food elevator. How does he kill the other one? This movie, it went by so fast.
I don't know. I haven't got it.
Probably
when we get to it, I'll know.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of crap.
Well,
the bus leaves, I think.
The bus leaves, and they don't go to Yosemite.
Look at it. I have heart salami down. It's something. I don't know what it is a reference to, but it is just heart salami.
I don't remember thinking that at any point. But there's a lot of points in this movie where I'm just refusing to accept anything that's being fed to me. Anything. I just don't care. I'm just...
Oh, her mom bumps into her at one point, too, and says, everyone's entitled to one good scare. Same thing as the first one.
This movie sucks. I'm mad. The more
bad.
I'm talking about
it's
the
bad.
more I'm getting angry at how
There's
bad
hardly
it
any
is.
killing.
It's just nothing. It's
a lot of
nothing.
running around.
And it takes place in a school where nobody's at except the characters being chased. No one. No one's home.
And Lori, or Jamie Lee Curtis's character,
Carrie Tate,
is seeing Michael Myers the whole fucking time through this movie, and her boyfriend all of a sudden shows up, and she's like, "Oh, whoa, were you expecting somebody else?"
Don't know how to initiate a conversation. They just come running up to her and go, "Blah, I'm sorry, it's just me." You don't. Everybody in the world is sneaking up on this woman. Everybody.
And she drinks constantly through the movie. That's what I do
I
like
like when
about
that guy gets up, she gets like a second thing of wine real quick, so that he'll only think that she had one. So every time that she sees him, she has to do that blink thing, that thing where she like closes her eyes and he's gone. It's so stupid.
Yeah, and all the friends stay back, and then
they have their own little Halloween thing upstairs, and they go to get a corkscrew. The two kids go get a corkscrew.
And Lori and her boyfriend,
that guy,
comes over, and she drops the ball that she's Michael Myers' sister on him.
Yeah, and he's
And
like,
he's
I need a
like,
drink.
Oh, man.
Everybody's drinking.
Wow.
He doesn't really react.
Yeah, she also told him that she faked her death.
Yeah.
This is the part.
He's not really that upset. He's like, oh, wow.
No, he's just like, okay, take off your clothes.
Yeah,
and she's like,
whatever.
I'm being serious. He's like, I just want your titties.
Nice. So Michael Myers kills the two teenagers. Don't know how he killed the one, but I know he dropped the...
Charlie's killed off screen, and then he's lowered down
Oh,
in the food
for fuck's
thing.
sake! He's killed off screen?
Yeah. Charlie
We get two deaths in this movie.
Charlie is killed off screen. But then his body comes out, and it's like...
Fun house, yeah.
Yeah.
So Josh Hartnett gets stabbed in the leg while they're trying to run away, but...
Well, his girlfriend's leg gets cut by the thing, and it's kind of cool looking that she's crawling away.
Yeah, but they don't die. They both make it to Jamie Lee Curtis, and she figures out that Michael Myers is there, and because she gives that... That's the thing I remember is the trailer. It showed them looking at each other through a door. And I'm like, that might not be too bad. But
Here's my thing. She drops these keys on the other side of the gate that she's closing.
Yeah.
And it's literally like...
Just
6 inches, yeah. She's like, as the gate opens, she's like, wow, it's fucking 6 inches. Put your hand through this giant hole in the gate.
I just hope that when the day comes, inevitably, that I am chased by a serial killer, my mind and body functions don't just cease to work together. Like, I'm hoping that when I get into my car, which has never had a tough time starting, that I can't figure out how to get the keys into the ignition.
For some reason, you get really shaky and shit. I would focus.
Her boyfriend shoots
LL
LL Cool J.
Actually, not even. You see a chandelier shot, and it kind of falls on him, and he falls over, and you assume he's shot.
Yeah, he's fine. No big,
of course.
No big whoop. It's LL Cool J. You can't kill him.
But they go out to check him out, and this is where Michael Myers comes.
Yeah.
And he stabs the boyfriend.
Good.
Picks him up on a knife, and the boyfriend is shaking like Michael J. Fox on this knife.
Well, I'm glad he's gone because we don't have to try and figure out his name anymore.
God knows what. Apparently not significant if we don't care.
Yeah. I just know it's a W, so...
Yeah, Lori sends the kids away here, gets them out.
He thinks... You think that she's going to leave, and she decides that she's going to go back and either kill him or die. One of the two.
This, to me, reminded me of The Shining.
With an axe.
She goes and karate kicks this axe out of this glass and goes and just yelling Michael. Just crazy. Running around with this axe.
Danny boy! Yeah, and even though she hits him with the axe, she ends up running from him. Does this happen before with the tables, or is that when she's back in the school? She gets back in there and the table thing happens.
Yeah, before that, this is when, like... She walks by him and he comes down from the rafters.
That's
like
insane.
Prince from the Chappelle Show. He's like floating down. And she stabs him. Ugh. And then we have the table scene.
Yeah, then she's like under some tables and he starts flipping all the tables 2 by 2 just to be neat. And instead of just like looking down.
Yeah, he can't get to her. He's got to flip these tables.
He's walking right through them. Run to the other end and fucking stand there and kill her. And he flips the last table, and she's still underneath some and runs out, and they just don't care. I think they have one thing in mind, and that's the ending. And they are trying to get to that ending and pad as much as they can.
Put this chase scene together, and...
It's junk. It's worse than any of the Friday the 13th chase
She
scenes.
must knee him in the gonads, because I have here he has no balls. So something happens where he gets hit in the dick
Yeah,
or
that happens
something.
a couple times. He gets hit several times in the balls, but he has no balls. So... She eventually, like, stabs him. Like,
6 times.
Yeah, in the chest, and he falls over a railing and crashes.
On a table that he just flipped over in the 5 minutes before that.
Somebody
He
ran
just
in
flipped
and
off
put it back up.
Someone's like, we gotta make his fall a little easier. And LL Cool J here doesn't let Lori stab him anymore.
Why?
She goes to stab him, yes! She goes to stab him more, and he's like, no. No.
Just no.
That's enough.
We need him to be in one piece for the next movie. So Michael Myers is now being loaded into the back of an ambulance.
Well,
Michael
LL Cool J,
Myers is being loaded into the back of
LL
an
Cool
ambulance.
J, the whole movie is like talking to his girlfriend about these books or lines he's writing.
Hilarious.
And at the end of the movie, these people have been killed. They're not significant. Two of the friends and the guidance counselor. But he's like, oh, baby, I got this, that, and this. Like, people are dead. And he's like jumping around. He's like, I just thought of another line for this
That's
book.
how these things end.
Like,
If you kill the serial killer, then the amount of people he killed does not matter.
Doesn't
it's a
matter
happy
at
ending.
all.
Well, Michael Myers is being loaded into the back of an ambulance, and Laurie's like, "Ah!" and takes a gun and hijacks it, which I remember thinking, fucking right, yes! This is awesome! So she takes him until he gets out of the body bag, then slams on the brakes and he flies out the window, and then rams him with the van into a tree. She should not live.
This van flips over no less than 35 times in the sequence that it shows it rolling down this hill.
She has no seatbelt on.
It's in pristine condition when it buries Michael against that tree.
And so she.
And she assumed, no seatbelt. She had rolled 100 foot down this hill.
Well, she has the axe, and he's pinned between the tree and the van, and he reaches for it, but she ignores him and chops his head off, which is the only way I would think that you could kill him. Cut his head off.
Cut his head off. You can't be a walking...
Yeah, I mean, if he's still walking around at that point, then fucking chain up his body and keep his head somewhere. So that's H2O, that brilliant piece of filmmaking.
It was terrible. You had 3 kills really early with 2 insignificant kids and the nurse who's insignificant.
And 2 of those kills were off screen.
And that's 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
Or 10 minutes in. You don't have another kill until the 58th minute with his Charlie, who's killed off screen also.
You have
you have
3 kills on screen. You have the nurse, you have the girl,
and
then you have the boyfriend.
That's it.
You can't do that. This is Halloween. You need deaths.
And there's no boobs in it.
There's nothing. There's nothing in this movie. It's completely blank. All it is bullshit. It's like, we're so sorry that Halloween 4 through 6 came out. We're going to give you a proper send-off. But then they fuck it up.
It's terrible. I gave it a 2 out of 10.
That's about right, man.
2 out of 10. I don't know why I gave it a 2. Because it was better than Resurrection.
I'll give it a 3 because 6 makes me more mad. At least 6 has a cool kill with the head exploding, though. I mean, this has nothing going for it at all. Who cares if it's 20 years later? If they're trying to erase everything that happened from Part 2 to Part 6, and this is taking place 20 years after Part 1, why did he wait 20 years? Because it's a nice round number? What the fuck? It's got a 3 only because there's worse. It's not because I find it good in any way. I can't watch that movie. Every time it's on,
it's so bad.
I don't like 5, but I'll watch 5 before I'll watch this. This is stupid.
It's terrible.